good. You're feeling good.
Yeah, same thing.
Great.
Feeling awesome.
Definitely is that.
Well, it's not so much about his work, about his persona, you know, because we met a bunch of producers. Of course, we listened to a bunch of stuff that those producers had done. But you know, with Matt, you know, he just seemed really, really keen on making a good album with us, and you know, that was the main thing. Not something he's done in the past, or not something that somebody has done in the past. But he was just really, really excited to work with us, and you know, it turned out really well.
Well, you know, it was pretty much, you know, the same shit that we all, you know, pretty much, you know, always did, you know, that everything, you know, comes out, you know, spontaneously. And you know, I just like, I come up with riffs, I just put them on my chord tracker. The, you know, the next day we hit the rehearsal place, we jam on it, and it's pretty much, you know, it goes on for about, you know, a day or two, and then before you know, we have a song. So that's what we do. So.
You know, we always worked hard, and I think somebody just asked us about technology nowadays, and you know, we used to record on tapes, and that was really hard work. I don't think it's the hardest, but however, we were very, very focused on when we were working on the album. Way more focused on the end result and, you know, making a great album than maybe some other time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, it's always hard work. We always worked hard. I can't say it was the hardest we ever worked, but still, you know.
It's just that, yeah, I mean, we just had, you know, a shorter amount of time this time around, you know,
Yeah.
to record and do the whole thing. So, I mean, that pretty much, you know, made us to be more efficient and, like, you know, more focused and like, you know, I would spend my day, I was pretty much, you know, practicing guitar like 6 hours per day. And then, you know, I would just hit the recording room and nail them, you know, and I did. And yeah, I mean, well, I think everybody did the same thing pretty much. So.
Aggressive, complicated, brutal guitar riffs. Throw some keyboard solos and guitar solos in there, and I don't know.
Well, I mean, the keyboards are really like, you know, I mean, well, not the main, but, you know, like, really important element in the whole music. Well, they are, actually, just in case you didn't know.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, you know, there is this certain Bodom ingredients that we always need and always will have, and that's what makes our stuff. That's what makes us us.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's like the heavier parts make the more melodic parts sound melodic, and
Right.
the melodic parts make the bass sound more intense.
Right. Yeah.
I guess.
I think so. That was a good way of saying it. Well, the sound has progressed. Also because of working with the producer. We've done stuff in Finland, and we've also become known for the Scandinavian sound, which I don't mind, and I always loved our sound. However, this time, because of using an American producer, the sound is a little bit different. But I was also amazed how quickly I got used to it, and you know.
Well, it's really not that different. You
No,
know, like,
it's not.
You know, but I know what you mean, though. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then probably, you know, it was a good change for us, you know, to, you know, do something different, since, you know, this was like, you know, the album number 7, so you know, try something different.
So you mentioned the Scandinavian sound. Do you feel like people have kind of maybe put you into a bit of a box with that?
No,
Hopefully not.
No, I've just heard people talk about it. I mean, other people. You know, I agree. Well, I don't even know Scandinavian sound because I think like Gothenburg is a different sound than what we've always had. You know, but I've just I've just heard the term Scandinavian sound. Actually, I think that was
because you know the Swedish guys, you know, they sound prettier. And the Finnish guys are just more harsh.
Actually, I was full of shit because no, it's not the Scandinavian sound. It's a Finnish sound. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I said that because it's just somehow stuck in my head. But you're absolutely correct. It's not the Scandinavian sound. It's been the Finnish sound. And too bad I already said that in like 49 videos today that it's the Scandinavian sound. But you know, I'm sure.
This is the correct one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And getting back to Blood Drunk again, the response that it got from the fans and critics, I think, was quite divided. What do you put it down to?
Well, I don't know what was divided. I don't know what the response was. I mean, I do know some of it, but I don't know what I'm talking here. Can you say something?
Seriously, what you just
Yeah.
What divided, like, you know, our fans or something like that?
I was saying some people were very full of praise and others, you know, were entirely, you know.
I thought everybody hated it, you know.
I don't think everybody
hated
hated
answer
it.
this question.
It's funny. I mean, I might be biased or I don't know what it is, but
I think it's a good album, though.
I
fucking hard.
I never had any. I mean, and I'm such an asshole that I would be honest and I would say I hated it if I hated it.
Yeah.
I never had any problems. I think there's a couple of really brilliant moments on that album as well. I mean.
But dude, yeah, it is a fun thing, like, you know, I mean, like I told you earlier that I did, like, you know, a bunch of foreigners in America and stuff like that, just, like, a week ago. And they were, I mean, pretty much, you know, they were all saying the same thing that, yes, and, you know, I mean, like, since, you know, Blood Drunk, you know, got such bad reviews everywhere, and, like, I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I mean,
Yeah, like I said, I haven't heard that they got bad reviews, so I don't know what we're talking about here, but, you know.
Yeah, and, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, that, you know, I didn't even know that that album was so fucking hated.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good, but, you know, what the hell? What are you gonna do, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I mean, the title track, you know, I mean, that's like, you know, that's about myself, you know, I mean, just my personality, you know. I'm always gonna be crazy, and I'm never gonna give up, and this it's just who I am, you know, I don't know what else we got, you know, and then we got, like, you know, Pussyfoot Miss Suicide, you know, that's something that, you know, I actually did write that song about certain someone.
Didn't you ask about the title of the album, not the title of the songs?
Well, I mean,
Äläpä nyt johon paskaa, kun se kysyy vaan levyn nimestä. Nyt jos sä rupeat luettelemaan joka biisin, tässä menee 5 tuntia lisää. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding.
no, this is all cool because.
Yeah.
I thought you were asking about fucking song title, but no, yeah.
It doesn't matter anything, you know, in both ways.
It's all good stuff.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, well, you got the album title thing going on, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I really just heard, like, something titles, like that.
No.
I just told him in Finnish that if he's gonna start explaining every fucking song, we're gonna be here 5 hours. So, you know.
I'm glad you did.
You know what? I can easily say that mine and his solos. I'm a huge fan of guitar playing, and I play keyboards myself. Dude, it's some of our best solos we've ever played, I think. Easily my favorite part is the solos.
It's very complex.
Great.
Yeah. For us, it's getting harder and harder to come up with a set list because, you know, we've released so many albums and always try to play some of the early stuff as well, but then you would like to promote the latest album as much as you can, but, you know, of course you can't play like can only play a number of tracks from the new album, and it's going to be really hard to choose those. And yeah, it's getting harder and harder. But you know, we always try to do our best to put together an interesting mix of older and new stuff. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
I was just checking if you're still awake.
I don't know. I mean, I might have like maybe I could have said like the wrong thing or something like that. So. All right, but yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's about it.
Highlight?
Memorable times, moments.
2010. Yeah.
At least for me, it was recording the album and hearing the final product. There's
Definitely.
a highlight for me.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so out there. I was thinking, what did I do in 2005? Yes.
I mean, that's all I know. Like, the rest of the fucking year is like, it's just a big blur.
No, I was thinking about what tours, what shows. No, we didn't tour. We didn't play shows. We were making an album. But yes.
Well, we actually kind of just did, but
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're going to be really busy now with COB's new release and all that touring and all that. However, if it's in any way possible, time schedule-wise, I would like to do something with that as well next year. But I don't know yet. Because, of course, I can do that only when I have time from COB. COB next year is looking pretty busy, so
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. That's a funny question. Actually, it's not. It's one of my personal least favorite tracks to play live. It's funny.
So
funny.
to be honest.
Huh?
So it's your fault.
Yeah. It's not.
Let's clear that up then.
From a keyboard playing perspective, it's really boring to play that song live. What do you think?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I actually love playing that song live, but I mean, sometimes like we were talking about the sellers before. Sometimes there's no room for something that we like to play, or in this case, we don't really like to play. But
Right. But there's nothing like weird going on.
Yeah.
There's nothing
No
like.
conspiracy.
No.
It's a great song though, I like that.
Okay, thanks. I mean, I think we
like
played
the
it
chorus.
quite recently though. Well, I don't know.
dude, actually, it's been a long time.
Okay. It was an idea from the management. I wasn't thrilled about it at first. However, I think it turned out great.
Well, Chris Cole. I mean, he's been voted. He's been voted like the best skater of the world. Like that's
Twice in a row.
Yeah, 2 times. Yeah, 2 years in a row. And he's been like a COB fan since forever.
And a friend.
And a
Good friend.
really good friend
Yeah.
of all of us. We hang out, and stuff like that. So we just had this idea, that maybe it would be awesome to do something together. And our manager in the US actually managed to pull it off somehow. So, and I thought it was a good thing. Turned out pretty nice.
Mhm.